Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, the Bronson Sky Library. Today I'm going to be doing a quick wrap-up video for the months of September and October. I remember doing a TBR video with all of the books that I was going to read in those months. And I didn't read all of them. I think I just read... Well, actually I read 3 out of the 5 or 4. Yeah, 3 out of the 5 that I was planning to do. So, okay, I say that's a win. I didn't realize that I had read 3 out of the 5 that I planned. So, I was just thinking I only read 3 books, but out of the planned books, that's actually okay. Okay, that's a win. Anyway, so the first and only book that I read in September was The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. And I, surprised by this, I thought I wasn't going to like it because it's a classic novel. I have a hard time with classic novels, but it was actually a very, very quick and easy read. I didn't, for some reason, I didn't picture it being a children's book, but I don't know why I didn't picture that, because it is a children's book. It's one of those, like, chapter books, and so The Wonderful Wizard of Oz was very quick. Like, things happened very quickly. I didn't realize things were gonna happen so fast. Like, it was first chapter, Dorothy was in her home. Second chapter, Dorothy had her house from Kansas, went to the Oz place. Third chapter was her following the yellow brick road and finding and meeting the Scarecrow or whatever. And it went by that quickly, and I didn't realize how fast it was going to be and just how easy of a read it was going to be. I was just pleasantly surprised, and I really enjoyed it. It was very fun, and it's not anything groundbreaking, but I had a good time with it, and it was fun. The first book that I read in October was another middle grade book, and that would be The Mystery of Black Hollow Lane by Julia Noble. And this one was fun. I was expecting it to be a little more spooky than it actually was. It's not a spooky read. It has to do with secret societies, and that was cool. And I really enjoyed the mystery of that, and I loved the setting because I'm fascinated with England and just the British Isles in general. I'm just very fascinated with that region of the world. But it wasn't as spooky as I imagined it would be. Something that I really hated about this book was the mom. I really hated the mom. Oh my gosh. She was the worst mom. And I mean, she kind of got better by the end of the book, but I still... I just hated her. If anyone has read this book, you know why. But anyway, it's about this girl who her mom is trying to build her career as like a family counselor type person, who, like a child family counselor, where she teaches families how to be good parents while she's a terrible parent. Anyway, so this mom, she sends her daughter to England. So they live in the US. She sends her daughter to England to this private school, and the girl, she learns about the secret society. She learns more about her father, and it's super interesting, and I really enjoyed it. I loved the mystery behind it. Hated the mother, but it was a fun, and it was a quick read. I will probably pick up the next books. I don't know when that will be, but I really enjoyed it. I really loved the main character. I thought she was sweet and simple. Well, maybe not simple. Anyway, she was cool. Yeah. So there's nothing, I have no qualms about it, other than I really wanted it to be a little bit more spookier than I wanted for my October. So that's why I ended up picking up 2 horror books. I started picking up Pet Sematary by Stephen King, and then What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. Did I finish those books in October? No, I did not, because my focus was more on Harry Potter, the 5th book, and if you saw my last video, you know what my thoughts are on this one. So if you want to read my thoughts, if you want to watch my thoughts on Harry Potter, then you should go watch my reading vlog. But if you don't want to watch that, then you can just listen to some of my thoughts here. I really enjoyed this one. So this is the book that I read in, some of it in September, finish in October. I really enjoyed it. I actually thought it was the best out of the series so far, and I liked that Harry was a moody, grumpy kid who had just seen his friend die. I'm grateful that was some... Yeah, I'm grateful that he was moody and angry and all of that, because he's a child, and of course he just saw someone die. So of course he's gonna be moody, and of course he's gonna be moody because Dumbledore's telling all of his friends, like, oh, don't write to Harry, don't tell him anything. Of course Harry's gonna be moody. So I actually really enjoyed that. Yeah. So the 5th book was actually pretty good. I'm excited to move on to see if the 6th and the 7th books are good as well, and if I like them. But anyway, that's what I read. That was my wrap-up for the months of September and October. I was planning on reading Daisy Jones and the Six, did not get to that whatsoever, and then I was also planning on reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King, but I didn't get to that one because I started picking up Pet Sematary, and I didn't even finish Pet Sematary, but I will probably, maybe I'll try and read Fairy Tale. Maybe I'll try and read Fairy Tale sometime this month, maybe next month. I don't know if I'm gonna get to it, but I want to. Anyway, so yes, again, that's my wrap-up video for September and October. Alright, I already said that, but anyway, I hope to see you guys in my next videos. I mean, I obviously won't see you, but anyway, take care. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, morning, whatever it is, and alright, bye!